Hi, I'm Mia Evans, and this is my final speech. Born on December 13th, 1989, an American singer-songwriter and currently the global top artist of the year, Taylor Swift is consistently raising the bar for other artists and sets herself apart from others by breaking records, adding her own touch to everything she does, making her concerts one of the most thrilling experiences, and her dating history. To begin, her career began at the age of 14. She is now 33, and she has been going non-stop. Over the years, she has gained many followers and has won the hearts of billions. Over the years, she has also broken many records in the music industry. A few records she has broken includes the most songs on the U.S. Digital Songs Sales Chart at 26 songs, most simultaneous top 20 entries on the U.S. Digital Songs Sales Chart at 11 songs, most simultaneous albums on the U.S. Billboard 200 at 11 albums, youngest solo winner of the Brits Global Icon Award at 31 years and 149 days old, most debuts at number 1 on the U.S. album chart as a female at 11 albums, most consecutive years with a new number 1 album on the U.S. Billboard 200 as a female at 5 years, most streamed album on Spotify in 24 hours, her album Midnights at 184,695,609 streams, and most Albums of the Year awards won at the Grammys by a vocalist, with 3 albums. These are just a few of her accomplishments, but there are many more. As a matter of fact, she holds 111 Guinness World Records, which is not the most Guinness World Records ever, but it is up there, which is insane in itself. Taylor Swift is repeatedly breaking records, and it wouldn't be surprising if she broke 100 more. To continue, Taylor Swift has made number 13 her number, and it is her lucky number. Taylor has told press that number 13 has been her lucky number for many years, some being that she was born on the 13th, she turned 13 on Friday the 13th, her first album went gold in 13 weeks, her first number 1 song had a 13-second intro, and every time she has won an award, she has either sat in the 13th seat, 13th row, 13th section, or row M, which is the 13th letter of the alphabet. At this point, how coincidental could it be? Number 13 has repeatedly popped up in her life and is clearly giving her luck. Another fact about the number 13 in regards to Taylor is that she used to draw number 13 on her hand with eyeliner at every concert she performed at, but she stopped doing that after the Red Tour. Her drawing number 13 on her hand was her good luck charm. Next, the Eras Tour is Taylor Swift's current tour. The Eras Tour is a mashup of all of the Taylor's musical eras. There are 151 concerts in the tour, and the tour spreads across 5 continents. As of August, the Eras Tour was the second highest grossing concert of all time, but it is the highest grossing concert performed by a female. But this record is only based on her first 56 shows, so she has more than half of her tour left to break that record. The Eras Tour will be put in the history books, not only because the concert goer sees the same impact every concert, for example, the concert is flashy, exciting, and outgoing, but because of all of these reasons are why the concert is sold out basically every time. The concert is almost 4 hours long, with a set list of 44 songs in 10 distinct eras. So even if the ticket is expensive, the quality and amount of concert one is paying for makes up for the price. But a downside to the concert is that sometimes the venues that Taylor's management chooses are not the best. On November 17th, at Taylor's concert in Brazil and Rio de Janeiro, Ana Clara Benavides fainted at the show and had a cardiac arrest later on in the hospital, which turned fatal according to her cousin and local newspapers. It is believed that she had the cardiac arrest from the intense heat wave that happened in Rio de Janeiro. It also did not help that the venue was unwilling to give out water to the fans, or the fact that they did not allow fans to bring water into the venue, despite the soaring temperatures. Taylor Swift has provided water, though, and was seen giving her water out to the fans, but that was only the fans in the front few rows. Throughout the concert, she repeatedly was telling her security guards to give out water to the fans, and she was also repeatedly heard saying that the fans needed water and such. So this was just an unfortunate event because Taylor was showing that she cared. It was just not enough because of the amount of people and how hot it was. Finally, Taylor Swift can write breakup songs like no other. Her breakup songs and her dating history are the most iconic parts about her. Starting with her first boyfriend, Joe Jonas, her album Fearless is based off of him, and more specifically the songs Forever and Always, Last Kiss, Better Than Revenge, and Mr. Perfectly Fine. Even though she wrote all of these songs about him, it is said that they are on good terms now because Joe was seen celebrating with Taylor after her SNL appearance. Her next boyfriend was Lucas Till. She did not necessarily write songs about him, but he did star in her music video for the song You Belong to Me. They broke up because she thought they would be better off as friends. Her next boyfriend was Taylor Lautner. They reportedly broke up because Lautner was more into Swift than she was into him. Taylor Swift wrote the song Back to December, which was her trying to apologize to him, but now they're on good terms and are even good friends. Her next boyfriend, Corey Monteith, was not as serious as the others because they only dated for about a month, but it is rumored that she wrote the song Mine about a sweet boy she barely knows. Her next boyfriend, John Mayer, was the complete opposite. He was 13 years older than her, and when they dated, he was not nice to her. She wrote the song Dear John about him, and it highlighted how toxic he was in their relationship. Her next boyfriend was Jake Gyllenhaal. Even though they only dated for 3 months, their relationship had the biggest story. In her song All Too Well, this song talked about his toxic tendencies and large age gap between Taylor and Jake. Her next boyfriend was Harry Styles. Their relationship caused havoc in their fandoms. Their relationship only lasted 3 months, but 2 of her most iconic songs came out of it, Style and We Are Never Getting Back Together. Her next boyfriend was Tom Hiddleston. They only dated for a few months, but it is rumored that she wrote the song Getaway Car about Tom. Her next boyfriend was Joe Alwyn. This was her longest relationship and her most private one. She did not just write songs about him, she wrote albums about him, and those albums consisted of Lover, Reputation, Midnights, and Evermore. The relationship lasted 6 years. Her next boyfriend was Matt Healy. She didn't make any songs about him because they only dated for 1 month and the fact that he was not good to her. Her most recent and current boyfriend is Travis Kelce. Many people have argued that Taylor put Travis on the map, but her current boyfriend is an NFL star and the starting tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Taylor Swift has not made any songs about him. To conclude, Taylor Swift is an American singer-songwriter who is consistently setting standards higher for other artists by breaking records, adding her own touch to everything she does, making her concerts one of the most thrilling experiences, and her dating history. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this speech on Taylor Swift.